Ki khubor ka bate si TV. Lawan Rashapi taka Frank Motors. Booking open for the new Nexon. Visit Frank Motors or call 7045207973.
Menteri Rangba ka Jelau Konrad Kongkal Sangma ha kasingi ba arjong ka tayo ulayathu baka kanhun menteri jong ka sarkar Jela kala menjur banom Kheiñ satya ya ki Nongaplai kam ki bala he karta hapo ka Department of Textiles. Nado usnem arjar khatsan ka Department of Textiles kala pensange ya ki jingtung kam bat ya ki examine. Kani kalawan rajeng kamtam ya gitu ki bala pendep ya ki jingsya hikai pentebet haga sericulture and handloom sector ki bala yo baibam ru na ka sarkar. Wat hapadang ka jing pendep pura ya ki jing puli boper. Ki Nongaplai kam ki lahab ban syu apsa ya ki jingsya thungkam ya ka ba on hab ban le katkum ka jing bisar benia. Haba keren halor kani kamat menteri Rangba uloong ban weng ya kani ka jing ka kanhun menteri kala rai ban penlong ya ki examine daga ba ailat ya ki Nongaplai kam ki bala pendep ya ka jing sya hikai pentebet hagi jaka puli balayo jing itu daga Tnad kila ban apply ya ka kam.
As you are aware that since 2015 there has not been any appointments or any kind of examination being held in the textile department. And there was in fact many people who were supported in terms of a stipend by the government of Meghalaya, and after clearing those different programs, those particular candidates who cleared those particular courses, their appointments were due in the sense that they were asking for direct appointments to be made. Which again required some detailed assessment to be made, and in the process from 2015 none of the individuals were appointed and no recruitment process also took place because of certain clarity that was required at that point in time, and hence this issue has been pending for a very long time, and because of that now we have finally come to a conclusion where we decided that we will be holding exams, and in this examination these different candidates can apply, and so therefore all the candidates who had gone to these institutes can now appear for the examination and the selection process that will be conducted, and based on the selection process appointments will be given. But while we took that decision, there were a large number out of the 196, there were about 115 who would not be able to appear for the exams because they would be over age, and hence as a one-time measure, I repeat, as a one-time measure only for this specific case, because of the special circumstances that is there, that the cabinet has decided and agreed to condone the age for the overage candidates for the Department of Textile to appear for the exam. So there is no guarantee that they will get the job, but the selection process will happen and they will be allowed to appear, and once that happens, then of course it will be based on merit. The process that time to appoint them was not followed, and hence we have to rectify that particular aspect. Otherwise anybody could go to court and say that how come we regularize them straight away. So hence regularizing them straight away is not an option for us, because the selection process has to be there, it has to be conducted, exams have to be held, interviews have to be held. It should have been done in 2015. I'm not here to blame anybody, but because the process was delayed and the recruitment process did not take place that time, and hence many people actually became over age. So hence it was a very, very complicated issue that was there in front of us. But yes, you're right from that aspect, but then the procedures have to be followed, and hence we try to make it as easy and inclusive as possible, but it would not be possible for us to directly regularize the existing employees because the selection process was not done in that manner. There was an amendment in the Meghalaya Public Service Commission regulations. As you're aware that in that particular the order in the resolution that is there and in the rules, the word backward classes also appears in the particular rules of the MPSE, and hence the backward class as per the reservation policy of the state there is no reservation for backward class in our state. So hence the word being there in the rules is actually not really serving any purpose. So therefore, the decision was made today that since there is no specific reservation for backward classes, and hence there is no need for the word backward classes to be there, and hence we have removed the word backward classes today. The next decision that was made by the cabinet today was the amendment of the service rules of the Meghalaya Civil Defence and Home Guards. It is a very simple aspect that there are about 300-400 posts that are there which are lying vacant, and so there was a move to fill up those posts like we're doing in all the other departments like education and health and also in police. So in Home Guards and Civil Defence also, the department has asked for certain amendments in the education qualification and bring it at par with what is there in the police department, and hence the requirements in the Home Guards and Civil Defence was slightly higher than compared to the police, and hence they have requested and urged that they should be at par with what is there in the police, and the cabinet has agreed to that particular decision so that they can go ahead with the recruitment process. That was made was regarding the land encroached government land and the fixation of land premium in respect of West Karo Hills, Tura. As you're aware that there are a large number of areas and lands which have been encroached by the public, which belongs to the government, to different departments. And we had the same issue in William Nagar also, and the government had settled those lands along with the public, and discussions were made, and a long-term lease was given to the people out there. Hence, in the same line in Tura also, this proposal has come. The Deputy Commissioner has done a initial study, and they've submitted a report, and they've sought the permission of the cabinet to move forward to find a way wherever possible to discuss and find a way to find an amicable solution to this long pending issue that is there. So many areas in Tura, especially in Walbakri, the Kopri area, even near the civil hospital, and so on and so forth. There are many areas which are government owned but public has encroached. And hence we have discussed this in detail, and we felt very strongly that these people have been settled there for a long time, and hence except in cases where the government requires the land for important projects, like for example if there's any land required for extension of medical purposes, or any land required for MPSC office or other places, the government will work towards finding an amicable settlement to these encroached lands. And hence the cabinet today has agreed and asked the Deputy Commissioner to submit a detailed report with all the maps and different areas, and a cut-off date and the rates. So that decision also was made today in the cabinet, and as I said, this is a long pending issue that has affected Tura, and we have decided that we should find a way forward and come to some kind of solution in this particular issue.